be interesting.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm not much for politics, really. I try to stay out of it as much as possible. But, it's something that impacts our artists just as much as it's impacting, everyone else. So it's something to keep an eye on. And we might as well keep an eye on the story while we get the show going. So
yeah, might as well, because I've been saying to all of my volunteers, I'll say this openly, I will love to go take this show on the road and go on tour, and eventually go out there to European, international ones, because I would love to meet Winter Zen and King George and all them, and tour their place and broadcast live there. But if there are going to be a lot of problems like this, things happening, I don't know, be able to go to all these different countries and visit and see all that stuff. So I don't know. It's going to be hard for me just for a little podcast,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a tough situation all the way around. And unfortunately, that's kind of the direction that a lot of the world is moving to, it seems like. Because with here in the U.S., there's certain people... We're not going to get into it, of course, but certain people who want to build walls against other countries. And
you're learning.
So, if things like that sound like a joke on the first, and yeah, physical walls probably is a joke, but as far as like walls, legal walls can easily be built. They can put up stuff saying how hard it is to get in here and tighten things, and that just makes it difficult for other people trying to move back and forth between that have nothing to do with that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And then you have, in another news story, of course, Istanbul had one of its airports blown up, practically. A whole lot of stuff going on over there. And that makes things difficult for people trying to travel, because it just makes airport security higher, and it just... so many more things happen based on these events. And they're not small events, but they are like small, like localized area events, but they cause big problems really worldwide. You get travel restrictions, you get security precautions, you get all this other stuff. And maybe we need this stuff, maybe we don't, but it's hard to go anywhere. Mm-hmm. Like, you almost feel like you can't leave. You kind of feel like you're stuck where you are, and you can't leave your home country to visit any place else. And home is home, and you always want to come back to home, but sometimes you want to go visit places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you. I'm getting ready to go to Germany, not this December, but next December, to go see my sister for December. And we're planning on going through all these different countries, and if it's going to be that harsh, I don't know if we'll be able to get to go. Mm-hmm. I'm planning on being out there for about 1 month and then come back home. But if it's going to be this hard, she's telling me, and I've been seeing all these gorgeous places that she's gone to, so I'm hoping it's not going to be as complicated as we are imagining it could be, but we'll just cross our fingers. Hopefully it's not going to be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Yeah, that'd be interesting to know. So, yeah. Why we have changes? Why do we have to have changes? And domestic ones too. It's kind of weird, because I've been watching the show called Reign, between Queen Mary and Queen Elizabeth. Mm-hmm. And I'm just thinking, well, now Scotland is now free from England. Hey, Queen Mary can actually rest easily now, because her country is now separated from England. That's all I can think of. The whole time I was reading this stuff. Like, well, okay,
well, that's another thing that hasn't quite happened yet, but it was voted on at least once. And they voted to stay in the UK once, but they might not vote that way again. They might vote to split off, and again, that's another tough situation.
Yep. Yeah, you never know. It's just something's going to happen, and then we'll just have to see what happens. You know what I mean? So. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness gracious! All right, so shall we play music?
Yeah, let's play some music.
Okay, So this guy here, his name is Peter. Hang on, I forgot his name. Peter Hindu, and he's a very, very interesting music. It's called Monk. So everybody, I've been teasing everybody on music midday music break. I want everyone to center your chakra. This is called the Medicine Buddha Mantra. Enjoy.
Italy, and you're listening to Let's Talk About Music.
Woohoo! Let's Talk About the Music is starting.
What is Let's Talk About the Music, and why are you so excited about it?
It's a podcast with controversial talk and a global mix of music.
Oh, cool. How and where can I listen?
Just go to letstalkaboutthemusic.com and click follow to be sure to get all the info about the bands that are playing and see their music videos. Then click on Spreaker or iTunes to listen live and even chat with other listeners and the host herself.
What day and time is Let's Talk About the Music on?
Every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to midnight Pacific Standard Time.
I think I'll tune in. Thanks for the info.
Wednesday, July 6th. Tune in to hear two guest bands. First, hear from Australian pop rock band King George, followed by the hurdy-gurdy fusion folk of Dresden, Germany's Zerp. Catch Zerp and Shells at Fairy Worlds, September 2nd through 4th in North Plains, Oregon. Thanks for listening to Let's Talk About the Music.
Hey, this is Spider from Let's Talk About the Music. Tune in on July 13th. We'll be talking to Kiss Is Kill. We'll be talking to James about the difference between being in a band and being a composer. So tune in from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific. Hey, this is Spider from Let's Talk About the Music. Tune in on July 13th.
Wrong promo. Hang on a minute. That was James. I didn't want to play him twice. I want to play a different promo. And, there it is.
Join us here July 27th on Let's Talk About the Music for a night of musician philosophy. We'll be discussing life as a musician, playing shows, tour follies, and how music can impact the human soul. With our guests, Sean Marquette of Maximus, Sean Segure from Serial Obsession, and from Spider in the Hall, co-host Craig Houston. It all gets started Wednesday night, 8 p.m., right here on Let's Talk About the Music.